Greetings and salutations. Well, we're finishing the hutch today. It's already painted, but of course I gotta do some touch-up paint because there are places that it could use a little more. But I figured I'd do that at the end where we'll know, because we'll scratch it up a little and shave some paint off while we're working on it. I've already, from the last time you saw it, I already painted it and I installed these lights. There's one here and there's one way up in here. And these are lights from Walmart. Easy to get. I think I showed them on the last video. So what I'm doing now is I already pre-made holes. And I'm just going to, for the screws, and I'm just going to, let's see, find where I put everything. There they are. My screws. And I'm going to put the screws in a little bit so that when I get the shelf in place, it should just screw right in there. Okay, here we go. As you can tell, the camera is not magically floating. I have a cameraman today, who shall not be named. So, okay, we got that in. We're gonna put this in place. And because I put these boards on each side, these finish boards, they will be my guide to putting it back in place. These finish boards right here. There's going to be a few fun times here. Okay, well, before I go any further, let me grab a couple of helpers, at least one. Let's see. Hammer. Okay, getting there. I think I need to put this back a little bit yet. I think the paint has made it even tighter, so it's holding in place without me doing anything, which is great actually. Okay. Feel the seams here to make sure that nothing's sticking out. This one is sticking a little bit. Yeah. That's okay, that's the back of it. As long as the front is flush, it should be fine. Okay. Let's just verify. Good. Now we're just going to get these screws in. One's in place. That one's in. Okay, let's see. That one's in. Okay. You can see it's in place. So now we're gonna grab some other pieces over here. Which I should have grabbed earlier. All pre-painted. In some cases, stuck. Okay. Now I'm just gonna stick these way up here for now. Get my first piece, which is, I'm gonna go right in here, nice and flush. Actually, no, from what I see, I need to put one of my first boards on first. This one right here. And then, I'll double check. Double check and make sure this one still fits. And it does. No, it does not. Okay. We could force it, but I think that might end up with an issue. So I'm probably going to have to cut that one first. Let's get this screwed in place. And that shouldn't take long. Oh, there we go. All right. Trying not to crack the darn thing. Yeah, that one seems to be not in place really well, but making horrible noises, which is not good. And it went at an angle. That makes no sense. Yeah, you know it's bad when your cameraman is making funny faces at you. There we go. Oh, went right through the side. Perfect. Yeah, that's exactly what I expected. Should be better. Okay. Nothing like a large handful of putty won't fix. Okay, so let me see. Is this the one that didn't go in place well? Let me double check. Yeah. For some reason it. I don't know why it would go at that angle. So I'm going to try to force it that way instead. Oh, wow, that worked. Well, that's a surprise. Cool. So, this piece isn't fitting anymore. So, we're gonna have to trim it off. Maybe it's the paint. Who knows? So, let's see. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, I can force it, but I think that's going to make it break. So I'm going to have to just trim it. I think it's too much here. And I need to get this organized. My life organized. Let's see. If I trim it with this, I don't think I'm going to have enough. I mean, it'll go not even halfway. So I'm going to have to use my other saw. Which is once I get this table redone, will be nice. Because then I'll be able to switch over a lot faster. And the next thing after this project is my reorganization of the garage project. All right. This is the fun saw that wants to come off the table. So to fix that, or to go work around it for now, I'm going to replace this with regular plywood that won't be as slippery. This is like some shelf wood that's been sitting outside for 1.5 to 2 years. And it's not in good shape to begin with, but it still has a slippery surface. So that makes it worse. Alright, here we go. This is not the one. Oh, duh. Yay! Okay. Can you say disorganized? I knew you could. Oh. It's a beautiful day in our neighborhood. Here we go. Nice. That'll hold up there. All right. Maybe I can actually use the, probably not. Yeah, actually, I could use this thingy-dingy, couldn't I? I think. Let's see. Oh. And again. Only if I lift this thing up. There we go. Well, you know why I'm having troubles? There is something stuck in here. Piece of wood. Ah, joy. All right. Let's get this out here. While we're waiting, why don't we zoom back and get a more overall view of what's going on. Yeah. All right. There we go. Now the idea I have is to get a nice straight cut, because I don't want to botch this, is to get, I think this is called a fence. So to get my fence right up against where I want to cut. it shouldn't be. See, I'm going right where the guide is. Normally you don't go underneath the guide. And no, that's gonna work, I think. Let's see. Let's just get this, don't get too close to the blade. It's gonna give me, and I wanna make sure I'm going in the right direction because otherwise I'm gonna cut the wrong edge off, so it's gotta go this way. All right. Camera person, does this look straight from here to here? Okay, camera person reminds me that she's not wearing her glasses. Got it. All right. So I'll try it myself and see. But apparently the way I build things, I'm more blind anyways. Okay, looking straight on. This is very safe what I'm doing, by the way, extremely safe. Not dangerous at all. There's no possibility that this can go wrong and I can end up breaking things. Ah, it helps if you plug it in. This is one more. Here we go. Don't want to do that. Off. So another thing I'm going to add to my cart when I fix it here is a power strip. That sounds like a great idea. All right. How do you spell power strip, kids? You say power strip? I knew you could. I just watched something where they referenced Mr. Rogers, so of course I'm doing lots of Mr. Rogers today. Here we go. Up against the guard here. So I'm just going to go in the opposite direction. There we go. Hopefully that'll be just enough. Perfect. Perfectly crappy one way or the other. Okay, let's see here. That should do. Okay, now I got a new tool. So let's see how quickly we can break it. Or shoot myself in the face. Let's see. I had the box still right here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Yay! Okay. This is a new tool I just bought at Harbor Freight. Not sponsored, but if they'd love to sponsor me, yes. If anybody would love to sponsor me. Let me see. I had this out the first time I used it. And as you can see, it's not plugged in yet. There's a reason for that. I don't want to shoot myself in the face. There we go. I was practicing with some staples. Take them out. And these nails should do the trick. Points up this side. Okay. Okay. Apparently my cameraman wants everybody to see this. Got it. It's loaded. Now I can plug it in and hopefully not impale my cameraman or myself. Oh, got it. All right, let's get this back in place. This has got a safety on it. There, in. Whoa, okay, better watch out. This thing is semi-automatic apparently. All right, one of them didn't go all the way in. I think even with this automatic electronic hyper duper staple gun, if you don't hold it up against the wood good enough, just like a manual one, they don't go all the way in. And that's it. That one's in. All right. Now, for my next trick, I hope this one fits. Oh, it kind of does. Maybe if we go the other direction. It does. All right, ish. Let's try it the other way again. One more time this way. I think that way works better. And this will be held in place with hot glue. And sort of with this too. The combination of the two will hold this in place. Let's see, gotta see which way I need to hold that. Ugh, that looks worse. Better, right? Okay. Yeah, better. So once I get this in, I'm going to take some hot glue later and hot glue it here and here, and probably run a bead here, wouldn't hurt, and here, or both. We'll see. Okay. There we go. Now we just got to screw this in place. These are to hold the 12-inch by 12-inch paper. Okay. All right. Okay, once again I'm hearing bad noises, but and then, like I said, we'll hold that in with glue later. That's not gonna do. Nope. We're gonna rejigger that one in a minute. staying in place. The whole idea is not sticking out too far, otherwise it's going to get in the way of putting stuff in there. Three more. Yay. Okay. I'm just not going to bother putting a screw in over here because I think 12,000 million screws. You know what? Yeah. 12,000 million screws is enough. I'm not going to do any more. Alright. That, like I said, is going to be held in with hot glue. And it'll be better later. If not, well, yeah. Now, we've got one piece, last piece down here to put in. Hope it still works. I had it fitting earlier, I swear. Okay, we're going to try it in a different direction here. Good. You think that lines up beautifully? It does not. But that's what we got. Nail. Nail. Works better if you say nail while you're doing it. Nail. 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 Nail, 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 nail. And there. Nailed it. Okay. This one, like I said, we're going to have to use hot glue on it. This one will be hot glued in too. But I think it's okay on its own. And that's it for that. Oh, doesn't it look lovely? Oh, it's just so beautiful. So well put together. I mean, come on now. So beautiful. All right. Let's see. Anyways, yeah, it'll fit in there. Yeah, believe me, it'll fit in there eventually. Okay, the next step is to put in on the sides, which are made out of pegboard. I'll go get a piece. You, thank you.